So with the granola, it's super easy. It's whatever nuts and seeds and oats and dried fruit you want, you put in there. So I've got some pumpkin seeds, some almonds, walnuts, pecans, sort of all the leftover nuts, anything you have left over, some oats, really, really tasty. And we're gonna add a little bit of maple syrup. Who doesn't love maple syrup? You can do this with honey as well. For this, all these seeds, I need maybe a couple tablespoons. Don't need much. And a pinch of cinnamon. Pretty easy. Stir it up. Just so that the maple syrup helps to coat everything. This is going to help to bind a lot of these ingredients together. It's going to give it some nice crunch, a little bit of sweetness. And again, you don't need too much. And then we're going to roll it out onto baking sheet lined with parchment paper. And then press it flat, as flat as possible. And they don't have to be touching, just, no. This for something like a granola, because we're gonna break it up after. It's okay, like this. That goes into the oven, finished. 350 degrees for about 20 to 25 minutes. That's fast again, voila. And we have our granola, and you get these nice little clusters, really, really tasty. And this, you just, transfer to a nice little Ziploc bag. This will keep in dry. I mean, you can put it in your pantry, probably a couple weeks, maybe a little longer. But because of the oils in the nuts, it will start to go rancid after a while. So what I actually do, again, is transfer this to the freezer. And this keeps really, really well. And then, again, throw it into desserts, yogurts, whatever I want after. So to finish off the dessert, I've gone ahead and blanched some fruit using the same techniques that I showed you at the beginning. And these are some beautiful stone fruit. Again, some of the last harvest from Ontario, so it's getting sad, but we try to hold on to it. So we have some peaches, some cherries, some nectarines, some plums as well. Blanch them, freeze them the exact same way. Freeze them flat and then transfer to a freezer bag. Couldn't be easier than that.
So for the peaches, how long did you blanch them? 1 minute?
The peaches, yeah, about 1 minute to 2 minutes. For fruit goes in. We're gonna add and I don't need too much, but just a little bit of brown sugar on top. Again, just because they're frozen, we're gonna give it just a little bit of sweetness, but the fruit itself is sweet, so we don't really need too much. And then, again, to wake it up a little bit of lemon juice over top. With some baked desserts like this, people might add cornstarch to give it this sort of syrupy sauce. Something that I think works better is arrowroot powder. Has anyone seen arrowroot powder? Yeah, so this is like a thickener, and you can use this, and like a tablespoon. Don't need much. And so when the juices come out of the fruit, it'll help to give it this really nice sort of syrup consistency. So just toss it around lightly like this. And that's it. That goes into the oven, 375 degrees for about 40 to 50 minutes once it's nice and soft. The last 10 minutes is when you're going to throw your granola on top. If I threw it in at the beginning, it would just get burnt. It would get too dark. So I'm going to throw it in near the end, and then that's it. Done. And you want to bet that there's probably a crisp in the oven ready to go. right. And there we go. So that's what it looks like. You can see the juices bubbling up on the sides there. All that fruit goodness is in the bottom. And again, that's just from frozen fruit. And this is, if you didn't blanch them, even if you have, buy a frozen bag of the cherries are fantastic. They have those frozen cherries, or peaches, or blueberries, raspberries. Throw it into a pot, throw it in the oven, and you have a nice healthy dessert. So that's it. That's our crisp